Hi everyone, we're back in Park City after Edmonton. My race. So in Edmonton, I think I had the best swim of my career actually, and it's almost one of those things where you go, I'm out. Like, I had an amazing swim. I never expected to swim like at that level. I got out with the front group and it's definitely some progress. We've been swimming so hard this year, and in fact over my entire time I've been training with Cam Watt. It's been the major focus, and so there's definitely a positive in that, and that we really did actually achieve a new level there. But the rest of the race didn't go to plan, and yeah, it was pretty difficult to deal with really, because my whole career has been spent getting out of the water and chasing the field down, and this time I was right there and super excited when I got out of the water, but I just, I didn't prepare properly during the week. I think I didn't take the race as seriously as I should have, especially since, as well, for me, if I'd performed even just at my regular level, it would have been enough for the Collins Cup and making an automatic qualification position. I mean, Team Internationals had a lot on the line for that race, and so basically I kind of shut down on the ride. I didn't drink enough. I didn't prepare the way I normally would prepare for a race, and the added intensity of what has become, I guess, Olympic distance gone long. I just think that it ended up affecting me physically, and I started to get a bit dizzy. I had a headache, and I had to see the medical tent after the race, and it's not something that's actually ever happened to me before. So it was a little bit devastating, because we've been doing a lot of hard work and the results have been really good this year, and it's part of my climb back up the rankings to have had a performance there. But I guess for me now, it's made a decision for me, and I'm back in Park City. We're focused 100% on the Hawaiian Ironman now. I don't have to go to any other races that I don't need to or want to do. It's up to me now to spend the next 9 weeks really lifting for, I guess, the Ironman World Championship. So not entirely a write-off race, but not exactly what we had anticipated given the level that I've been training at, that's for sure. So how we construct our season normally is that we spend, the first part of the year kind of building, and we're never actually at like 100% for those first few Ironman. And then I usually come here to Park City, Utah. Obviously I've spoken about it being at altitude and hot and everything else, but I really use this time now to really ratchet the training a lot more. We often end up maybe adding 20% intensity, and there's also more duration onto everything as well. And so, the good thing is this year, since COVID's sort of really dissipated a bit, and we're lucky we can travel. My coach is now here, so we've created a training environment. Sky Monch has actually come up from Salt Lake, and we've just decided that we're just gonna stick together and work through this as hard as we possibly can and try and get to a new level. The altitude obviously helps, we can't breathe, but also up here it's very hot as well. I guess maybe if you, in the detail of some of our training, we do the hill reps down at sea level. They're definitely not as steep as well. They're obviously there's more oxygen, but they're actually steeper up here as well. The biking is more intense and steeper as well. So I think the terrain up here really adds a little bit more to the spice. And I can already see it after a week or two of training in this environment that we're starting to see some real gains. And it's not something that you can manufacture in any other way that to put you in the environment where you can create it. And so I'm really excited about it, because I really haven't had it for 2 or 3 years. Mostly, it's been a challenge with, finding somewhere to train and not having anyone to train with and not being near my coach and everything. And at the moment, it's all coming together. So I think it's going to be amazing. Ironman's a strength-based sport, and we just make it as tough as we can, and hopefully we get better and we get to the level that we need to get to. So I guess for other things that have been happening, we've finally starting to see the billboards for the Hoka Fly Human Fly campaign roll out. We did these in May, just before the Cairns Ironman. We took the photos, and yeah, the team has put together the most amazing campaign in Australia, and we're seeing the images across Sydney and Melbourne on billboards, trams, trains, all sorts of things. So yeah, it's been great to see such huge images. I don't think it's something that we normally see in our sport, to have a blanket approach to marketing. So yeah, if you see any of those in Australia, just send photos and things, because it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. Another thing is, in the last few months, we've worked on a GTN video around my nutrition and what I would eat during a day. I've seen some interesting comments. I can answer a few of them. I guess the main concept around that video is to put it in the perspective of a training week and the whole training environment and the time of training that I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm keen to see people's thoughts on that. So head over to GTN and take a look, write your comments, and I'll get back to some of those in a separate video. And yeah, I'm looking forward to now working towards maybe Santa Cruz 70.3, and also, yeah, pretty much just training for Hawaii. I've got Blake Kapler coming over from Australia to help me out with some training, and things are just going to keep stepping up. So yeah, I haven't really been doing videos for a while. Like, I've had a few things personally that I've been sort of going through and dealing with. But yeah, like, I've had a really good season. I'm feeling really great, and I really want to sort of start sharing with everyone a bit more about what I'm doing like I used to. And so I'm looking forward to, yeah, maybe sending out a few more of these videos. So if you have any questions or comments or anything about the training we're doing here, or plans for Hawaii, or just anything really, I'm happy to sort of take it on board, and yeah, I might include it in the next video. But yeah, watch this space. We're definitely going to be bringing out a bit more content now.